of the electorate vote for the British National Party. Don't listen to the lights out by the anti-democracy movement that are here today. We stand in every single ward. In the recent elections held here in Barnsley, 19,000 votes were registered to the British National Party.
We are in the middle of Barnsley on the 29th of January. It's just after 1 o'clock. I'm with Nick Griffin, obviously. Nick, we're here for a reason. Big by-election coming up, big by-election. And we're going to announce today who the candidate's going to be, aren't we?
We are indeed, yep. I was here last weekend. They've had this stall here every single Saturday for the last 4 years, except when Saturday has been a Christmas day. Absolutely astounding, really brilliant effort by our people in Barnsley. We've got really good roots in this town already. This is the first day of our big election campaign. I'm told we've actually got about 150 people out, which is really quite something. We're here, as you say, announcing the candidate later on at a big meeting when everyone's coming from the cold.
Yeah. Rumours that you might be the candidate. They're not true, are they?
They're not. I don't know quite where they came from. I think it's now a Labour Party trick. The presence of the British National Party in general, but me in particular, really winds their activists up to come and do some work. So I think they're trying to use us to get their own people out. But no, it's not true. I was never going to stand in Barnsley. We've got a really good candidate lined up who will be announcing later on today.
Good. That's if we survive the cold, that is, because I'm going to show the viewers here it is freezing cold in Barnsley.
Yeah, we've got this top lip going cold problem already.
It is seriously cold.
It really is chilly, but so we've got loads of people out, campaigning teams, obviously this small team in the town centre, but we've got people out in all the different wards in the constituency, working away, putting out the warm-up leaflets. It's going to be a really good campaign, I think.
I want to talk to some of the ladies who are doing the stall today. Afternoon, ladies. Can you tell me where you're from?
Yeah, I am from Barnsley, born and bred in Barnsley, and I stand up for the people of Barnsley, and that's why I'm on this BNP stall today, and I will be here every Saturday, and nobody will shift us.
And you're from where, sir?
My name's Pam Chambers. I'm from Mexborough, Doncaster area, but I've come to Barnsley to do this stall and support the stall in Barnsley.
And you're from?
Hi, I'm from Barnsley, and I've been with the stall for 2 years. I've been a member for 2 years, best thing I ever did.
Well, it's obvious we've got a lot of support here, ladies. I mean, it's a big day today. How's business been going? Has it been going well, or what?
Yeah, it's been absolutely fantastic this morning. We've had plenty of support. Although, if you turn your camera, you can see opposition, which don't affect us at all.
No.
We've got our own supporters what come to this stall every week and buy a paper.
Splendid.
We're doing really well.
Splendid.
Welcome to the stage once again, Ian Sutton.
Right, thank you very much. As we all know, we're here today and we're here week in, week out, fighting for our country, fighting for our people. Due to the criminal Eric Ilsley, who's going to be sentenced next week, who did promise over 2 weeks ago that he would resign, but as yet hasn't. He has been known to lie, so that's, We started our selection process some time ago when we knew this was going to happen. We've got a lot of good people within the BNP. We needed the candidate to be local, because only a local person can represent the local people. We needed somebody who's shown the commitment in the past for this party, who stuck up for our people before, who is up to this job, and who has got a chance of being voted in as the first British National Party Member of Parliament. I could go on because I'm full of praise for this person. We've seen speculation in papers. They seem to draw their own conclusion about who's going to stand. But I would like to now introduce to you the British National Party candidate for Barnsley Central and prospective replacement for the criminal Eric Ilsley, Enis Dalton. Get the microphone.
Wow, what a surreal moment actually. I would like to say a thank you to all those people who you know, have looked at the selection process and they've put me here tonight. And you know, as we've seen over the past few decades, British politics has been swallowed up by the elite. And you know, we're all aware that us, you know, all of us here today and your friends and your family, that we are the real working class people of our county, and we are grossly misrepresented in Westminster. And I feel, and I'm sure you all do feel the same, you know, it's time for change. It's time to change that trend. And I hope, you know, one of my hopes for standing for this party in this by-election is to do that, to start that trend. You know, so I am in this to win. You know, I know people, you know, we probably won't, or we could not win. You know, we might not win, and I will be sorely disappointed. But I hope, you know, people looking at me standing in this election will think, you know, well, if Enis can do it, you know, all of us can. We can all, you know, put a foot forward and start that trend to change things for us in our county. Okay? And, you know, the Dearne Valley, we have suffered over the last 30 years at the hands of these elitist politicians. And you know, one thing that I want to say, and you know, I hope this message gets to other people, if they don't want to do it for themselves, do it for the sons and daughters, because it's our So that's my answer to you tonight. I am around, you know, if anybody wants to come and speak to me. But, you know, I hope we can get messages across to our voters. I hope I can get messages across to our voters, to the girls out there that are not voting. You know, we all know that women died for you know, for us to have our right to vote, and yet we've got lots of young people who are not, you know, doing the vote, and you know, it's a waste of vote, and they need to be thinking about their children up and coming and their husbands to be, and for themselves as well, you know, because we, you know, women, we're a powerful presence, aren't we, you know, aren't we, men? So with that, I've said all I'd like to say. So thank you ever so much for your support. And you know, you will be seeing me over the next few weeks. I just want to say I've got a full-time job and a few work commitments at weekends over the next few weeks, but I will be there, you know, and you know, don't want to not be a presence within the town centre and things. I will be there. So thank you ever so much for your support.
As Enis Dalton said, it's important to have someone who is local. So many thanks to Enis for standing. I'm sure she's going to be out campaigning. She needs your help.
Yeah.
This isn't something one or two people can do. It needs a crowd like this and other people as well going out campaigning. So I had 150 people out today on the streets with me and the local organiser Ian Sutton and Enis and others. Been a great start to the campaign. The biggest start to a campaign the British National Party has ever had. It really is something. We're going to take a break in a moment. Before we do, I want you also in a moment to put your hands together for the person who, more than anything else, has made this possible in Barnsley. and that's Enis Dalton, who, as you know, was... Ian couldn't have done it without the local team, without the activists, but equally there wouldn't be the local team there without Ian. As you know, he was the candidate in Barnsley Central in the general election. Really and truly this, could have been his seat to fight again, but we want lady candidates more often, not because we believe that we have to have some phony politically correct quota system, but it's that the media constantly try and dehumanise us with the idea that we're thugs and monsters and so on. And Enis Dalton, she's a very brave lady, she is no thug, she is no monster.